Well, it's the next morning after the day I got here. Show you what I'm planning on doing this trip. I got most of the stuff out of the trailer that had liquid in it anyway, the diesel, water, all that stuff. Still got to get firewood and pipe, the aluminum ladder that I made for the, getting up on the second floor. I get that out. Get some flowers coming out. This is the bicolored fan mustard. Interesting little flowers. And some little migratory finches taking advantage of the pond. Pond's got some water in it. Still have a few more months before the rainy season starts again. You can see it down there. Looked inside the well earlier, and it was still dark. It has about 6 feet of water in it, so should be about 600 gallons. For this trip, I'm mainly going to be focusing on the road and digging on the pond. I've got some little oddball jobs, of course I'll be doing, but I'd like to get the rest of that overburden off that's over here as much as I can anyway, and go ahead and cut that bank down a little steeper where the rock's going to go right in here. And on this side, I brought some pecan trees I'm going to plant. Got 3 pecan trees. The one that's been out here for a couple years now, it hasn't budded out yet. These were brought from South Texas, so they're already starting to bud out. I'm going to dig some more of this out as well, all the way down about as, maybe a foot above this water level. This big old pile of topsoil here, I'm going to move back away from the edge of the cut down section. So I'd like to dig this back a little bit further, and I'm going to pull this pile of topsoil back, and I'd like to go ahead and get those spoils out of here so I don't have to look at it, because it's going to be a good long while before I dig out this phase 2 of the pond. So I've probably got 2-3 days at least to dig this section out. And the rest of the time I'm going to spend over there on that. Let's go up on the road. So one of the other things I would like to get done this trip is to build a pad for the building that'll house the hydro generators. Here's the edge of the road that I built up. I want to build a pad right in here for it. Siphon lines are going to come down the road, 45 down, come into the wall of the building that'll be here, the dome structure. So I'm going to make it out of the rocks. It'll be a stone dome structure with one vertical wall with a door in it. And I'm going to put it here because I'm going to need a big drain to get the water as it's dumping through the hydro generators. I'm going to put 3,000 watt hydro generators that I can stage out how much power I need, and they will drain out and back into the creek, back into the pond, and the cycle starts all over again. So the excess power from the solar panels during the day, I'll pump water from the pond, the lower pond, to the upper pond that's going to be up on that section. And then at night when I need the power, I'll be able to open the solenoid valve and get as much power as I need, pretty much. But I'd like to get this pad built up, this strip. Let's go up on the road. I'll show you what I'm going to do up there. It is a bright, sunny day here. Nice day to get things done. Figured I'd give you a quick look around. So the road, you know, the last trip I was here, I built this side out considerably from where it was, which is nice and comfortable to make it, you know, with the trailer and the truck now. So I'm going to keep working my way up with the spoils out of the pond, up this section here. And this is going to be a little wider right here. Probably another 8 feet at least out this side. And I'm going to keep working my way up. A lot of these bigger, I mean these are really big rocks. Let me see how big that thing is. But I'm going to take these down for the cactus garden. I'm going to build another cactus garden on that radius. It's going to be right there. And I've got some more big rocks, you know, embedded down here. I'll be able to get out probably. If not, they can stay. So I need to build this up 2-3 feet to allow for the siphon line that's going to go down to the hydro generator, electrical conduits. I'll be putting some 2,000 watt vertical axis wind turbines on this ridge up here. It's the optimal place to put it. You know, that wind comes across, hits the face of this little mountain here, builds up momentum because it's rising, and it'll hit those wind turbines. Should make a big difference on how much they'll output. You can see all this here is solid rock. All this through here is solid. So I don't know if you caught it on that other video. You know, the road's going to come around, come up here, and then right in here I'm going to make 2-3 parking spots for cars, you know, large enough for about 3 cars. That faces out over that nice scenic view out there. And then this direction, you know, this will be about 2-3 feet higher than what this is right here. This road will keep going where it's at, that I had here already. And where this turns, I'm probably actually going to straighten it out some, so it goes, you know, straight instead of having to come around that little bend. And then right here, I've got to make another road that's going to go up to this upper section where the other building with the water tanks are going to be. Will be up there, the 2 600-gallon tanks, one with well water and one with straight pond water for, you know, irrigating the plants that'll be down there later. So that's the big plans for this trip. I'm going to finish cleaning this side of the pond up over here first, and then this section over here. I've got a bunch of oddball little jobs to do too, you know, like every trip. Anyway, that's the plans. You know, nothing super new, but it's things that need to be done, you know, the big projects, get them out of the way. I need to finish phase 1 of the pond. That's going to allow me to plant all my fruit trees and start getting them established down there, the fruit and nut trees. And that's also going to secure my water, you know, my water that I can pull, you know, drinking water from, shower water, water for the plants. Go ahead and, you know, stock it with some fish, get the cycle going. Guess I'll talk to you all in the next one.